This video that I'm going to do now is a video I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and you know, it's so funny and scary how fast time goes, because I feel like it's going to be 5 months in about a week, and this was something I wanted to do while I was still pre-op. So this is actually for pre-op patients. I wanted to just kind of give you guys a generalization of what you need to get approved for surgery. I'm going to tell you my experience and everything I needed, and I think that I have a great insurance company, and I did get approved, but they were very specific, and I had to jump through all their hoops. And if you jump through all their hoops and you're over prepared, you're not going to have a problem. So the first main thing you want to do if you're considering gastric bypass surgery is absolutely 100% go see your doctor. You're going to have to work hand in hand with your physician, so you want to make sure that he supports you 100%, and you want to make sure you want his approval, especially you know, if he recommends it, or if he thinks it's a great idea. If you don't have that great of a relationship with your physician, and you know, you have the option to maybe seek another, do so. I'm 22 and I still see my pediatrician, and I love him, and he's been through me with everything, and knock on wood, nothing has ever been major. But you know, knowing my weight since I was little to now, he knows I've been overweight my entire life, and he was a huge part in helping me save my life and helping me get approved and follow the procedure. A lot of doctors, I mean, even my doctor, he didn't really know much about the procedure. You know, he knew the procedure for getting approved in insurance. He knew about the surgery, and you know, he thought it would be an amazing opportunity if I was lucky enough to actually have it. So basically, once you talk to your doctor and you see how he feels about it, you want to call your insurance company. I'm going to tell you everything I've experienced with my insurance company. Each insurance company is different, but there's ways you can get through and you can break through. So my insurance company is Cigna. Just because something I learned is, just because I have Cigna doesn't mean that I would necessarily be approved for the surgery. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I work at this company, and this company offers me Cigna. If I worked at, say, I don't know, like a Bed Bath & Beyond, and they had Cigna, the Cignas aren't always the same. There's different plans, and maybe you guys already know this, but when I went, I didn't know that. My company covered gastric bypass surgery. Even though they covered it, still doesn't mean I would get approved for it. So after you speak with your doctor, you want to call your insurance company. You want to let them know that you are planning to have gastric bypass surgery. You want to know what their procedure is. Sometimes they'll tell you, you know, oh, we don't cover it, blah, 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 blah. If it's a medical necessity, and if you have doctors saying you need it, you'll break through to the insurance company. So normally what they'll do, what my insurance company did, was they sent me a packet of everything and anything they needed and I needed in order for me to get approved. There's a lot of stuff. It was a huge packet. I'm going to tell you everything that was in this packet, because there was a lot of stuff, and I've watched other videos and I've researched online where people didn't have to do half the stuff I had to do. And at the time when I was going through it, I was like, oh, why can't I be that person, you know? But I feel fortunate that I did, because I feel like, you know, we crossed every T and dotted every I, and now I could share that information with you. So another thing you want to ask them is if they recommend a particular surgeon. We had a surgeon in mind. My process should have only taken me 6 months. It took me 12 months. Because we were with one surgeon, and when that 6 months was over, they all of a sudden didn't take Cigna insurance anymore. That's when we called the insurance company. We didn't do it. We found a surgeon, just went to him. I didn't go to see my doctor. I didn't call my insurance company. I didn't do any of that. Second time around, I went to my doctor. I called my insurance company, and it's 5 months later, and here I am. So, if you have a surgeon in mind, great. If not, you can research online. You can talk to your personal doctor, see if he recommends anybody. And you could also ask your insurance company. So the second time around, that's what we did. We asked our insurance company. They recommended NYU Hospital. My surgeon was Dr. Ren. Almost any time you're going for gastric bypass, as far as I know, and people I've talked to who've used different surgeons, you always go through some sort of seminar. We had to go through a seminar. It was about 3 hours. They tell you everything and anything you will need for insurance purposes. They tell you all about the surgery, what they recommend. Every surgeon, every doctor, they all have their ideas. But if you get a generalization of what you need and what you have to do, it's good. So once you go to the seminar, they'll usually give you a packet as well. Everything you'll need. They'll tell you to contact your insurance company and what you have to do from there. So once that all is done, now you have to start getting your paperwork together. What I had to do, just because I had to do this, it could be the same, easier, harder. This is just an idea, just maybe a guideline you could maybe follow. So I had to see my doctor for 6 months. I had to go to him. He had to weigh me, and he had to take all my vitals, and he had to write down what I was doing at the time. What kind of, if I'm eating any differently, exercising any differently, if any weight was coming off. I saw my doctor for 6 months. Actually, I went a few extra times while the insurance process was going on, just in case if they ever came back to me and said, oh, we need 2 more times or anything like that. So I went for 8 months, and what he needed was my heaviest weight. The first time I went was 344. Now I was sitting there and I'm like, is it better if I lose weight, or is it better if I stay the same? Because you don't know if insurance is going to be like, oh, you lost 50 pounds in 8 months, you're fine, you don't need the surgery. But what if that's all I can lose? All I can lose is 50 pounds. That's it. That's all I've ever been able to lose, and I gain it right back. Or if you stay the same, and then maybe the insurance company will say you didn't try. So basically what I did was, why not just try? If I can lose weight, I'll lose weight. My heaviest was 344 pounds. I stood that weight forever. Then I finally got to 337, and that was it. Those were my 2 weights, 344, 337. I didn't do anything crazy to lose weight, because I guess maybe, I don't know. I mean, I really didn't do the fast food. I tried doing different things, but I didn't, I wasn't at the gym every day, and I guess I wasn't working with a nutritionist or anything. Probably because I was so heavy and I didn't have any energy to go to the gym. So my thing was like, okay, no more fast food. And I wasn't a soda drinker before. I wasn't going to take up soda now. I tried making healthier choices, and I would do a little activity, and all I could lose was just a few pounds. And I knew I gave it an effort. Maybe I didn't do it as good as I could have, but I made an effort, and nothing was happening. And you get to a point where that's also sort of discouraging. So I went to my doctor, and that's pretty much what he would do. He'd ask me, and I would tell, and we would try different things. We would try low calorie, high protein, no carb. We would try a bunch of different things. Nothing was working. I tried walking, I tried biking, I would try swimming, I would try just, daily activity, cleaning the house, doing little things. Nothing was taking this weight off. So I did that for 8 months. We had all that paperwork. So I'm going to stop this video, and I'm going to continue it on another video. So we'll continue in a minute.